Saya Nina.
Hai, saya Nabila. Kami The Double N akan bawakan anda suara anak muda dari pelbagai latar belakang menerusi siri Borak Anak Muda menjelang pembentangan bajet 2023.
Cadangan, pendapat, your opinion matters. Kita gerak sekarang.
Hai, bertemu kali dalam siri Borak Anak Muda bersama saya Nabila Khalida. Dan pada episod kali ini kita akan borak tentang inflasi dan juga kos sehari hidup yang sering berkait rapat antara satu sama lain. Dan perkara ini menghantui masyarakat, terutama golongan B40, M40 dan juga anak muda. Tapi persoalannya, apakah yang menjadi punca kepada permasalahan ini? Adakah peruntukan dana tidak mencukupi, ataupun anak muda tak pandai menguruskan wang, ataupun mereka tidak ada kesedaran tentang dana ataupun bantuan yang diberikan oleh kerajaan. Jadi bersama saya sekarang ialah the one and only Sadie. Kita nak kenal dululah Sadie ni orangnya macam mana sebelum kita borak tentang benda-benda serius ni kan. So hi Sadie, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you so much for having me. Very nice to see you.
Very nice to see you. Selalu I tengok dekat TikTok je kan. Now I see you in real life. Wow, very flawless are you?
Actually, what you see is what you get. Same energy.
Same energy.
Same energy.
Real in and out, right?
Chaotic through and through.
Okay, so tell us lah kan. We want to know more about you. What's your real name? Is it your real name Sadie?
Sadie is not my real name, tapi I ada full name. Tapi tak yalah, kita guna nama glamour kan. So I go by Sadie Ang.
Sadie Ang.
So Ang is my surname. Itu betul.
Okay, itu betul.
Itu betul.
Okay.
So my name is Sadie Ang. So unofficially 26, but officially 34 this year.
Okay.
And then
you don't look 34.
Itulah, I nak tunggu je that kind of response,
kan?
right?
You look 14.
14 lah. 40 ke 40?
14.
Okay lah, okay. And then my hometown is Penang. And I've been doing food review, appearing on your FYP lah.
How did you start? Macam you suddenly buat review and then you got attention ke? Or memang you plan to be like this?
Okay, I never plan. Everything is accidental tau. It's a very good surprise. Sebab last time, after I work in creative agencies, 9 to 5 jobs lah. Basically 9 to 5. And then I work in corporate before. So after that, I cuba live streaming on Twitch. Play games tau.
Okay.
And then after that, I try to macam... I wanted to be a YouTuber. Tapi I buat YouTube vlog. Tak ada orang nak tengok. So I was like, what should I do next? And then people say try TikTok. And then I say TikTok is a nonsense app. Like all the kids are doing nonsense things I don't like. It's not my thing. And then my friend said, you try lah dulu before you kejam. So I try, put it out there. My first video is not even about food. It was about a cinema.
Okay.
And I was showing people how cantik the cinema is. Lepas tu I thought, okay lah, just biar je lah kan. The next day I woke up, I saw like, message, comment banyak. And it's always from people. Bang, bila you nak bawa I ke sini bang? The girlfriend will tag the boyfriend, then the boyfriend will tell, okay lah, come, we can. I was like, oh my god, Malaysian discovered me. And then from the comment, I start to see people like, Sadie, boleh tak you review makanan, try lah, go to places halal punya. So I say, oh, okay, let's try. And I think how I know people recognize me is when I go out, people ask for photo. I rasa macam, artis but actually no lah. But people like, I saw you before on TikTok. Can I take a picture with you? So I say, oh okay, boy, sure, no problem.
Until now lah kan, you get nak minta gambar and all.
Yes.
But then I want to know macam mana, how do you income jana income through TikTok tu, and also how does it feel like so far? Macam you enjoy it, macam ataupun you ada compare tak when you work last time with 9 to 5 jobs?
Oh, of course. Okay, so how to jana income? First things first, TikTok takkan bayar you 1 sen. That is what people need to know. Dia bukan macam YouTube. YouTube kalau you ada juta-juta views, you boleh dapat income from Google. TikTok tak bayar you. So my source of income comes from cafe, restaurant businesses yang kata, Sadie, I need your help to promote us. So from there lah, I can charge a certain rate. So compare this job, actually I shouldn't say like this. It's a job for me. Compare this job and the 9 to 5 job, mesti ada beza lah. Like for example, number one, I would say my job memang tak ada cuti. Like 9 to 5, at least you have like, you know, annual leave, you have a rest time, you boleh dapat MC. Sini kalau sakit pun, kena bertabah lah. I have to like do it. Sebab ada deadline semua kan. So basically my job is more fun. I would say that I like the job because I get to be creative. So the difference is that 9 to 5, sometimes you ada upper management semua. Now you are your own boss. You decide lah. But of course you kena bincang dengan klien dulu lah semua.
Okay. How would suggest as an entrepreneur pula, influencer and also a content creator yourself, would you suggest anak muda dekat luar sana untuk bekerja sendiri ataupun just follow their career ataupun educational course yang diorang study?
Okay, I think the first thing you need to do, awak pergi ke kerja dulu. Work 9 to 5 first. Why? Because the reality of what I do, yes, on social media you akan tengok banyak influencer, celebrity, artis yang macam live a glamorous life. But macam me, I have experience. So kalau lah tak ada job, nobody want to engage me, or steady dah macam irrelevant, I can go work anywhere else because I have prior experience. So anak muda jangan macam, to me lah personally, don't just want to be influencer for the glamorous life. Work, learn soft skills. Soft skills tu penting.
Very important. Communication skills.
Yes.
So macam you tahu kan orang especially SPM leavers, they say they don't want to continue. Kan banyak kan teruk kan benda tu. So it shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be that way. I'm telling you this, after SPM, and your next step is to either you go to diploma ke, get a degree.
At least
get a degree. The reality in today's society, kalau tak ada degree, jangan harap dapat a good job. A decent job, not a good job, decent job.
With being social influencer ni, we know macam sometimes ada juga orang macam expose ataupun macam be real yang diorang suffer mental issues.
Yes.
But that's behind camera, they don't tell about it.
Of course.
So what about you, Sadi?
That's why if you look at my social media, I don't just talk about food, I talk about mental health. I like to tell people how to get help mentally because I pun kena dari netizen yang suka kecam. Sometimes what people don't see is, the funny thing about Malaysian is that they are proud to be online bullying. Tahu, jahat tahu. The way they talk about you is not, to me kan, let's say I don't like your pendapat. I can say I don't like your opinion. Tapi tak, netizen tu dia personal attack. I don't like your opinion because kau hodok. Macam dah lari. The thing that people don't know is we content creators kan, influencer, public figure kan, we have our downtime. But the thing is, to me personally, I tak nak lah macam selalu buka TikTok buat content myself crying because you don't deserve to see that kind of things. But to me, kita memang go through a lot mentally.
Tell me more.
Not just about dealing with kecaman. We have to deal with macam there's a lot of fear. What if one day tak ada job? What if you irrelevant? What if you buat video for the client, to video tak ada, not performing well? What will people think of you? And the way you carry yourself. So everything is careful. I have to be careful. Last time, I boleh put out a tweet lah, nonsense tweet. Tak apa, nobody will care. Now when I put a tweet,
you have to jaga-jaga.
I have to think like, what will people say? Like 6 steps, I have to think 6 steps ahead, like, what will people respond? Do you think people will kecam me? If yes, what should I say back? There's a lot of things.
Because it will affect your career.
Of course.
So what did you do to go through that moment?
So I have a therapist. So I see my therapist very regularly. Sometimes it's important. You talk to someone, and people think that seeing therapist means you're crazy, you are, tak sium. No, it's not that. Sometimes you like little things, you can actually talk to a therapist because those little things that annoy you, it comes from somewhere.
Yes.
Kan? Like macam you, today lah, I look at you, right? I don't like you. But why? I can actually tell my therapist, actually today I borak with her, I don't like her. No, actually I like her a lot, but contoh saja. I don't like her. Then he will ask you, why? What is it that she did? Tak tahu lah. Then it's a me problem lah. So he will tell me, you need to learn how to manage. So for me, social media, I got tips from my therapist. One is, after you put whatever, if you think that your tweet is not controversy or whatever, biar je. Don't respond.
We talk about mental health tadi, Sadi. Do you actually know that Bajet sebelum ni ada peruntukan untuk mental health, and if you know, you apply tak for it?
I don't apply because I did not know that I can apply.
Oh, okay.
So to me is I know the government has a lot of these kind of initiatives, but I want more from the government to help the particular sector.
What do you mean by more? You can explain more about that.
Maknanya, okay, like right now, what we are dealing in this country is that we have very limited amount of therapists and psychologists. So much so that kalau orang pergi klinik kesihatan, the help that they get is not proper and professional. So I would love for our government to actually do more by supporting and subsidizing private healthcare, private mental health care. Sekarang, you go for private healthcare, satu session 200-300. Mana boleh afford? Lagi stress. Kalau lepas you bayar, you lagi stress. Because you go there and see because you're stressed.
Pergi jumpa doktor to heal the stress, tapi balik lagi stress.
That's why. To me is government, if you have the budget, to allocate je in the help, subsidize ke whatever, make mental health assistance affordable. That is my wish lah.
Itu dia. Sadi kata kita perlu buat peruntukan ataupun harga ataupun akses untuk mental health ni, punya isu ni untuk dapatkan rawatan lebih mudah dan murah. Untuk sentuh lebih lagi tentang bajet yang akan datang, kita akan bersama dalam Nina Rozman di segmen kedua. Seterusnya kita akan berhenti rehat seketika, kembali selepas ini.
Hai, bertemu kembali dalam segmen Borak Anak Muda bersama saya Nina Rozman. Okey, mari kita sambung bincangkan isu-isu ataupun masalah-masalah yang dihadapi oleh anak-anak muda yang menghadapi isu peningkatan kos sara hidup. Jadi, kita akan bincangkan lebih mengenai perkara ini. Sudah sedia bersama saya dan masih bersama kami dalam segmen Borak Anak Muda ni, iaitu Saidi, seorang content creator, food blogger dan marketer dan macam-macam lagi. Tadi setting tengok lain sikit. Sekarang kita masih berada di tempat sama, iaitu di Cyclist Cafe. Tempat dia amat menarik kalau anda dapat lihat. Jadi Saidi, kita nak sambung balik pasal discussion tadi kan. Saidi, sejujurnya you tahu tak pasal bajet ataupun belanjawan sebelum ini? So you ambil tahu atau tak, and then you nampak impact tak dalam pembentangan bajet 2023 yang akan datang?
Okay. So kalau pasal isu bajet tu memang saya ikut. So because sebagai seorang bakal usahawan, upcoming entrepreneur ke, as somebody yang macam pernah buat 9 to 5 semua, I rasa you use everyone sepatutnya macam ambil berat tentang budget, because we want to know whether the government is going to help you or not. So last year I ikut, and this year I have my own harapan for the government also lah. Okay, can. So talking about this budget, so kalau kita nak ceritakan sedikit details, so you pernah tak approach any agency, government punya agency ataupun NGO yang khususnya bagi bantuan, they give help towards this anak-anak muda ni, terutama dalam golongan B40, M40, ataupun you tak tahu pun pasal kewujudan bantuan ni? Okay, so saya tak pernah approach they all because sejujurnya saya tak tahu what they do, but I know memang government ada inisiatif untuk bantu orang dalam golongan B40, macam keluarga Malaysia, where they will allocate macam 2,000, I think so lah, 2,000 per household ke apa. Tetapi saya ada satu persoalan saja. Cukup ke tak 2,000? Is it one time atau satu bulan? Kerana kalau with the inflation and with the rise of living cost semua, I rasa 2,000 for 1 month tak cukup.
For now
tak cukup.
Betul. So in your opinion, Saidi,
yes.
Okay, you banyak buat review makanan. Yes. So kalau you tengok sekarang banyak kenaikan harga makanan kan? Kita nak tahu, kalau you tengok harga makanan sekarang setanding tak dengan kualiti? Based on your opinion, and as an influencer, would you recommend this type of ataupun this range of food product ataupun jenis-jenis makanan ni to you punya viewers, correct, to you punya viewers? Would you tell them, since most of your viewers is anak-anak muda, and or would you like create awareness towards them. Okay, kita kena buat saving since inflation sekarang tengah tinggi. So what's your opinion on this?
Okay, so as an influencer kan, kalau saya macam nak promote satu restoran, contohnya this cafe kan, to me, saya akan bagi tahu juga lah, okay, price range dia berapa. And saya takkan macam cakap benda macam, you should save money, you don't come here. Because everyone have different definition about mahal. Sebab untuk I, okay, memang cost dia naik. And the price of the food pun akan naik. Tetapi saya akan tengok, berbaloi tak my time here. Dia punya service, I will take into consideration everything.
Betul.
lah. So tapi I pun tahu, kalau tempat tu memang dia overcharge, I takkan masukkan dalam konten I. Why would I promote a place kalau dia macam harga dia memang tak berpatutan? I will not promote.
Faham? It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. If it's not worth it, then you are telling people to come dan macam tak adil lah.
Betul.
for
It's
your
not fair.
viewers.
Okay, so there's a lot of factors because of the increasing in price and everything. So through your experience, mesti you punya viewers ataupun you punya peminat-peminat you datang kat you. Sedi, I tak mampulah beli makan yang you makan ni. Lepas tu dia mesti express, Sedi, I tak boleh ni, tak mampu ni. So, you boleh ceritakan sikit apa tak anak-anak muda ni, apa komplain diorang ataupun feedback diorang?
Okay, so ini is a very good question. Kerana kalau you tengok komen I, sometimes kan, ramai yang akan kata, ini harga kayangan, harga T20. So when they tell me this kan, I rasa macam simpati. I feel bad for them. Dia kata, Sedi, mahal lah tempat you pergi ni. Of course, you have every right to feel this way. And I takkan judge you. I feel like, okay, memang you ada hak untuk bersuara lah. So, to me is, okay, kalau mahal, jangan datang. Don't. You can save jimat lah macam you eat from home, do your own cooking tu. Take care of yourself.
Okey, kalau kita tengok ni kos sara hidup ni memang dah meningkat dan banyak anak-anak muda ni, the youth memang terkesan.
Yes.
Jadi apa yang Sedi boleh cakapkan? Adakah mereka perlu stop, pause and list all the things that diorang kena save atau cut cost? Is it enough for them to do this to survive, or they should be have look at longer solution instead of shorter solution?
Okay, I think we need to have a balance of both. Okay, to me, let's talk about government first. Yes, they just recently dia dah meningkatkan the gaji minimum, right? Is 1,800 enough? I don't think so, because macam my personal opinion the minimum salary not enough. It should be at least 2,000. Tetapi akan ada yang kata, majikan akan kata, 2,000 tu mahal. I understand. But the reality is tak cukup. So yes, you can tell the anak muda semua to take care of your spending, to cut this, cut that. But they still need government help. They still need financial help. Let's start with the minimum pay. That's my opinion.
Okay. Talking about the government lah.
Yes.
So kalau kita tengok kalau kita nak reflect balik bajet ataupun pembentangan sebelum ni, kalau kita tak reflect bantuan-bantuan yang kerajaan bagikan. So kalau kita nak tengok kewangan ni ada banyak lagi bantuan yang diorang bagikan. Tapi kita nak tahu adakah ia berkesan atau tidak. Jadi apa pandangan Sedi, apa yang government should focus on to help anak-anak muda ni tangani kos sara hidup yang semakin meningkat, dan apa yang you harapkan dalam incoming budget 2023 ni, apa yang you harapkan government untuk fokus untuk tolong anak-anak muda ni, bukan sekadar untuk survive but only to live well and tingkatkan quality of life.
Minimum salary. We should up the minimum salary. Okay, sikit lah. Okay, janganlah macam I don't say my minimum salary 3,000 ke apa, because we have to take care of all the other sectors kan. But up the minimum salary, and also in 2022 the budget was mostly focused on recovery, reform. So the government give a lot of emphasis on healthcare. But this year, kalau ada, my own hope for the government is focus on mental health. Because like it or not, yes, we talk about kos sara hidup tinggi. We talk about how people are feeling underpaid semua, or tak boleh afford this, afford that. That all these things, they attribute and they contribute to mental health problems. The Malaysians are aware of mental health issues and all. Government, this is my own opinion, please subsidize private healthcare, give more training and have more psychologists and make sure people takkan rasa macam they are looking for help pun dia tak tahu where to go. And as for whether the budget berkesan or not for people,
Tak clear.
for me personally, okay, memang I don't have the time to like read everything and all. But I still feel like there should have more awareness. Like macam tadi you mention kan, there's NGO and other.
Ada agensi punya kerajaan, government.
To me, I don't know how to reach out. Kalau I need help, I don't know where to find. You know, is it because I yang tak buat my research ke, or is lack of awareness?
Okay.
Maybe that's both.
And then kalau kita nak tengok, as a social media influencer, as a content creator, this has become trend pekerjaan untuk masa sekarang ni. So kalau kita nak tengok kan, kita nak tanya as a influencer, apa yang you harapkan daripada peruntukan kerajaan, daripada government funding, walaupun ada suara-suara yang mengatakan social media influencer ni, content creator ni tak layak sebab mereka tak bayar tax. Apa you boleh respon?
Okay, ini kita kena clarify ya. Saya ada bayar tax. Ada accountant tu kira-kira tax semua. Influencer, the truth is, the more income you dapat, the more tax you have to pay. So, bukan I nak cakap, oh, I am better than the rest. Bukan. We all kena tax. We all have to pay our taxes. But for me personally, apa yang akan affect saya, tax relief. To me, government, please lah, give more tax relief. Macam for example, now our tax relief for gadgets semua 2,500. Cukup ke? Naiklah sikit. Kan, let us claim more. I notice these days kan, a lot of these anak muda, dia nak start their own business.
Okay.
So I think right, if the government wants to, last year I know the budget memang government is trying to help the usahawan and all. I feel like I feel that kan, kalau anak muda, yes, memang sometimes the government cannot suka-suka just naikkan the gaji minimum. But if you are macam nak go into making your own start your own business ke apa, I feel like there should be more support from the government. Macam bagi SME punya contribution to them and help them start something and guide them, because that is how they get their side income. Kalau lah gaji minimum is not enough, this is how they can generate more income for the anak muda. That is my opinion.
That's good. That's a good insight. Very good. So I nak cakap thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and insight.
Thank you.
So it's very important to know about this. Kenapa kita bincangkan isu-isu anak yang berlaku dalam kalangan anak muda ni? Kerana kita tahu anak-anak muda ni adalah penyumbang kepada pembangunan dan pertumbuhan ekonomi negara kita. Jadi bagaimana kalau anak-anak muda ini nak bantu sumbang kepada negara kita jikalau mereka susah dan kita tidak tahu apa yang masalah yang mereka hadapi dan bagaimana untuk kita tolong mereka tangani masalah-masalah yang mereka hadapi. Jadi banyak lagi isu-isu anak muda yang akan kita bincangkan untuk episod-episod yang akan datang dalam segmen Borak Anak Muda. Jadi kita bertemu kembali. Jadi kita akan jumpa lagi bersama saya Nina Rozman. Bye.